Well, it's midnight, and I'm doing a rant. Tonight, I'm bringing you a much more extensive rant on advertising. Sure, I had an episode of ILL-Logical Ranting dedicated to aggravating advertising, but I felt this needed a more in-depth rant. So with that being said, let me begin with this. You ever stay up late one night while you're watching an episode of, I don't know, Perry Mason or something? And then you see these advertisements for stuff you don't really need. I can honestly remember growing up in the late 80s and early 90s, and I would see stuff like this all the time. So you're half asleep from preparing for your biology class presentation, or you're wide awake from drinking excessive amounts of energy drinks, playing Halo and whatnot, and then all of a sudden an advertisement for a song collection comes on. So you think, this should be interesting. But throughout the commercial, nothing but nonsense and poorly spoken dialogue comes out, telling you, give us your money. We know our product sucks, but give us your money anyways. I don't know about you, but I feel this needs a rant. First of all, let's dive into what exactly they are trying to sell us. One of the main reasons I hate commercials like this is because what they want to offer you is something that you don't really need, nor is it really worth the $20 price tag. Seriously, who the hell wants to buy a home chest? I saw a commercial of this on YouTube and I thought, who needs a big blocky piece of plastic that looks like a Hot Wheels carrying case? And for the record, who would pay $30 for that? Don't answer, because people actually fall for these lies. And how do they do this? Well, let's go back to the word they. They being the people who make these advertisements. The announcers especially come to mind when they come to sell you these sort of things. Let me give you some key examples of what your typical commercial sounds like. Ready? Here we go. This product cannot be outdone. Don't be fooled by cheap imitators. This product has a lifetime warranty. If it ever breaks, send it back and we'll replace it for free. But wait, there's more. We'll also include an extra item at no additional charge. But that's not all. We'll also send you a free bonus item. Just pay shipping and handling. You get it all for the incredible low price of $19.95. But supplies are limited, so act now.
To order, call toll-free 1-800-258-9800. 1-800-258-9800. Call 1-800-258-9800 toll-free. 1-800-258-9800.
All of these things can be rounded up into one big category. Lies, lies, and more lies. And here's another question. You ever notice the product is always priced at $19.95? In the economy we're in right now, these dunderheads want to keep pricing their products at the same price they've used since the 1970s. The best example of this would be the legendary Ginsu knife collection, which you can still buy to this day. And yet, Chef Tony and Ron Popeil have cheap imitators that try to phase out the Ginsu. But like the announcer said, it's not just a knife, it's a Ginsu. Holy piss! You don't mess with a Ginsu! By the way, they say it can cut through shoes, radiator tubes, and a solid steel nail, and cut through a tomato all at the same time? Now that is bullshit! Speaking of which, let's go back to the people telling us all these lies. When it comes to advertising, they want to pick the most aggravating people to tell you, hi folks, if you can hear my voice, you'll know that I'm about to spew a bunch of lies and sucker you into a bad deal. One man in particular is known to use the loudest form of advertising in the industry, as if to say, I'm gonna freaking kill you if you don't buy this product. That man, of course, is Billy Mays. You know, the guy that does those commercials for OxyClean, Kaboom, and Mighty Putty. This guy is just always pissing me off. Because all he ever does is talk in the highest volume possible just to tell you how awesome the product is. When in reality, you know it's a steaming pile of bullshit! And yet, he continues to spew these products out like it's going out of style. Hell, he's even got his own TV show now. And it teaches people how to be pitchmen, just like him. I think the show is called Pitchmen, actually. And yet they do this for one reason. Because it's all about the money. No, I'm not going to give Vince McMahon the satisfaction he deserves.
It's all about the money.
Damn it, Vince, leave me alone. I'm trying to do a rant here. Anyways, I can understand some of the products being featured, like the music collections, the video collections, and the occasional tools and kitchenware sets. But you know what I can't stand? when they advertise these obscure throw-around products like the Chihuahua car wash wand, the titty bear, and like I mentioned earlier, the home chest. These things are just petty pieces of garbage that'll break so easily. Yet people get suckered in because of flashing letters, bad actors, and cheap prices. Seriously, who wants a foam brush that spins on a stick? You can go to any convenience store and go through their car wash with the big foam brushes, and they won't break like that piece of plastic will. And really, do you need a teddy bear on your seatbelt? Seriously, people are going to point and laugh at you if you're seen driving around with that. Can you say epic fail? Because I sure can. And the home chest. Forgive me for sounding repetitive, but it just looks like a miserable piece of crap. Personally, I enjoyed the Rolly kit so much better. Why? Because it rolls. Get it? Which brings us to the last part of the rant. Amongst all the demonstrations and nonsensical bullshit spewed out by some random announcer, at the end of every commercial, it seems like they have to place everything they just told you on a blue background, along with the important stuff like how to order, where to send the money, and of course which credit card you can use. This I can understand. What I can't understand is why at the bottom of the screen they include some of the worst bullshit disclaimers of all time. I've got tons of great things that they have pulled in the past, and here's just some of them for you. Are you ready? Here we go. Offer good while supplies last. Void where prohibited. Please allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. Not available in New York, Hawaii, or Alaska. Your credit card will be billed in 7 to 10 business days. Some items not available. Other items sold separately. Canadian orders at $5. Some restrictions may apply. Ladies and gentlemen, that disclaimer alone can be described in one simple-to-say phrase.
Bullshit!
If you haven't fallen asleep from this rant yet, congratulations! You know how I feel now. That's all I have to say. I'm going to bed now.